right? So I'm going to share with you 5 steps to take when working with gremlins. And if you want, take a moment to draw yourself a gremlin. I think it was kind of fun yesterday. I woke up and I was like, I can't talk about gremlins without a picture of a gremlin. So this is my little gremlin. I don't want my gremlin to be evil looking. I just want him to look a little disheveled and confused and maybe a little unhappy. So he's not a happy guy, but he's got some teeth, so that kind of shows that he's a monster. One eye bigger than the other shows that he's kind of like out of it. He certainly has some messy hair, and his ears are kind of messed up too. So first, I want you to identify that gremlin. Identify that gremlin. Maybe draw it. Maybe name it if that makes you feel more comfortable. Because I want you to get personal with this gremlin. Because this gremlin's getting personal with you, and it can be anything. But be sure that you're drawing it with a certain form of respect. Even if you don't like it, you can respect it. And then thank them for the hard work that they're doing to keep you protected. This is the big piece. They just want to be acknowledged. But I want you to also let this gremlin speak. And you could even write down what they say. They love it when you do that. So give them a minute to say what they want. Write down the thoughts if you need to or want to see if they change over time. So go ahead and write those down, maybe even put a date on it. And then the next time the gremlin comes up, write down what they're saying again. It might be a deeper level. Maybe they're giving you some clues, right? And the next time they come, they're telling you something different. If it's the same thing over and over again, maybe you're not listening. Maybe it's time to listen to your gremlin a little bit. And then, like I said before, they love to be acknowledged. So acknowledge them, thank them for making some good points, and then let them know what your plans are. Tell them, like they may not know the full story, right? So tell them, this is what I'm going to be doing. Tell them your goals, and then ask them to come back later. Okay, I know that sounds silly. Now you're talking to this thing, maybe even a drawing that you've made. But sometimes what I say is, wow, thanks, Gremlin. You really are invested in me so that I don't get hurt. Well, I want you to know that I'm in a safe space to create and I need some time to experiment and play. Now, just know that I might need your help later refining my idea. So why don't you go do something fun like hang out by the river or let's meet up later? So think about what my gremlin likes to do. Go do that. And I can and maybe even give them an assignment like go write down all the things that you're worried about. And then I can share my idea with you because I love your feedback. So let me go do my thing, you go do your thing, and then we'll get back together. Now, I know that's a lot of talking with myself, but here's what I'm doing. I'm acknowledging, I'm expressing and feeling into the gratitude for that part of myself. And I'm making a new agreement with that part and inviting them to come back to show their value later. And then once that gremlin goes away, review your plans and then move on to step 4. So what I do, this is now the gremlin, I've made him a little faded there, so he's actually gone. So now is your time to create. And do this without any editing because that gremlin will come back and edit for you. I want you to notice what you're learning. So when you start writing, when you start making something and you start to feel the mind coming in, just use it for learning purposes, not for critique and not for editing yet, unless it's there to say, ooh, for the next letter, make it like this. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm getting better. Just use it for improvement purposes. That direct feedback associated with the plans that you just made or your goal will give you the great information that you need and keep you in that flow state. And then keep going because by doing so, you are strengthening the neuroplasticity of your brain to do this action without the invading thoughts. So when you're done, it's time to bring that gremlin back in and to celebrate. So celebrate your successes. When you're ready, invite the gremlin to the party, show them what you've done. They can then give their feedback under the following conditions. So I like to give them some boundaries that their words encourage me so that I can continue on my path to success. Say, hey, remember those goals I shared with you? Am I doing this right? Help them, help the gremlin, help you stay accountable. And that if there's anything critical, if it's a detail that's going to help you improve, great. But if they're going to start shaming you or blaming you in any way, this is a great time to have a deeper conversation with your gremlin or to say, you know what, I need you to go away again because I need to do some work on me. So, and remember to tell them that you value their feedback and insights. Okay, So the gremlins probably aren't going to go away, but you can have a different relationship with them and you can repeat the process. And over time, you will have built a strong foundation within yourself that you can come to rely on. And just remember that your gremlin has a purpose.